All right, welcome. We are live. This is of Mouse and Man. I am Drew. This is episode 1 of TRON Catalyst, a new TRON game that just got released the other day. I just stumbled upon this, thought we'd try it. Not enough TRON representation on the channel so far, so we'll give it a shot. Whoa. Hope you're having a good night. Please like and subscribe if you would. But most importantly, hang out with us. Take a moment to get set up here. Hope you are having a good Thursday. Hope you got the day off. It's kind of a surprise day off that I did not know was coming until earlier this week, Juneteenth, a new federal holiday. So that is good. It's a good thing to celebrate, and I will always take the day off. Do have to work tomorrow, which is kind of a bummer on a Friday. But, you know, we take the victories where we can get them. I am hopeful that this game will be worth the purchase. We will see. Let's do this.
Three data packets to go. Huh. Weird pulsing light. What's in this thing? None of my business. Keep your head down, Exo. Finish the shift. Don't get yourself involved in other programs' functions. 3 data packets to go.
Oh, who's this? Oh, is this my co-star? Oh, is this my little co-star? Oh, hey, buddy. What's up, Adam? This is a brand new one. I think it's about 2 days old. This is, I think, the developer that made Tron Identity, which is more of a visual novel that I have, but haven't really gotten too far into. Trying to get amped here for, I mean, I guess I'm already amped, but we got the new Tron movie coming out later this year. Pick on code your own size. Heyo. I guess so. The orange guys are the bad guys in the movie, if I recall. You know, they have Tron. Is it Tron Legacy? No. Tron Legacy is the one from 15 years ago. What's the one that's coming out now? There's one coming out this year with Jared Leto, which people have not been psyched about, but I don't hate him as much as other people because I guess I don't watch Suicide Squad. That's probably what a lot of people don't like him from. But what's it called?
Trapped in a loop here, Exo. You answer
Tron
my
Ares.
questions and me. Well, I'm hoping you can help.
I don't understand.
You keep saying that. I'm believing it a little less each time. Tell me what you were doing on that street tonight.
I'm a courier. I was doing my job.
What were you carrying?
I don't know.
You know. You're gonna tell me, or else you're gonna be here a very long time.
Where's here?
Yeah.
That explosion really refactored your code, huh?
All in all, though, I gotta
You're
watch
into the
Legacy
arena.
again. I remember really.
You're here because
I mean, I did
dragged you
like
out of
it.
the wreck of
I
a
was
city
stoked about
intersection
it.
myself. You just blown it up.
I don't...
Understand, I know, you said. The thing is, I think you know more than you're saying. I think maybe you're special. I think you rode in from the Outlands to do something.
I just got a
Lucky for
cool,
you survived the explosion.
I'm not from the Outlands.
cool original
Look,
movie
I
poster
know
of
how
Tron
Core
Legacy.
deal with problems. I don't
Space
want any trouble.
paranoids.
Trouble's already here, program. Although, normal programs
Haven't heard
don't
of that.
survive what you've been through. So I'm thinking you might be my ticket out of this code dump. The data you're hiding, the things you know, they have value. I've heard about the glitch in the Outlands, and I haven't forgotten that program a couple hundred cycles ago who ran around predicting an apocalypse just like what we're in right now. I could get you a deal.
I don't know anything. If I did, I wouldn't tell some interrogator. Not after what Core have done in my city.
Like
Maybe a
her
few rounds in the arena will jog your
luminescent
memory.
braid.
I have a feeling you'll survive that as easily as the explosion. Maybe you'll turn out to be some great talent, and I can introduce you to Tacitus. We can both be winners here. Or maybe your cycles will end violently. And that
Oh, okay.
remember this conversation and how differently it might have gone if you'd been useful. After all, to survive the grid,
The
we
grid.
must all be
Digital
useful.
frontier. And one day, I got in. That soundtrack just was everything in that Legacy movie. I mean, stroke of genius. Oh, that's too bad. They do not, I wish they would have, it would have gotten me so much more psyched if they had Daft Punk doing this music again, but they have Trent Reznor, which is pretty good. But Daft Punk was so iconic in that Legacy movie. It just added so much. Yeah, I bet they were going for something like that. I hadn't thought of that comparison, but that makes a lot of sense. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, light cycle run looks pretty awesome. Um, it's supposed to be short, which, you know, it's a little disappointing, but certainly wouldn't deter me from going on it or being excited about it. A Tron land could be really fun if they ever wanted to go all in on that. I don't know the Mystic Manor ride system, but it would probably be cool. I believe you. Tron is just such a visually appealing, you know, kind of world. So there's just like a lot of potential there for theme park rides. I also learned yesterday when I was looking up this game that there is a Tron Evolution game for Xbox 360 that looks kind of cool. I might have to pick that up as well. For an explanation, look up Mystic Manor, Pooh's Honey Hunt, or Antarctica, Empire of the Penguin. Is Mystic Manor in Paris? Hong Kong. I've never heard of Empire of the Penguin. I'll have to look that up on YouTube. What was the one where they, was it Hong Kong or was it Shanghai where they just opened the, is it Peter Pan Land? There's like a new, exciting looking Peter Pan ride. D-Res. Yeah, I would love to go on those. If I ever make it to that part of the world, there's no way I am gonna get out of there without going to those places. Yeah, that trackless stuff is the new thing. The runaway railway as well. I wonder what that actor that played the main guy in Legacy is up to. Games where you can control the rides? Like a real cast member? I was just watching the YouTube streamer Ryu or something. He's a video game streamer, but he's quite good at video games, and he was playing some of those hard old Disney games that I've played, and makes it look a lot easier than I did. The Giver, yeah. Ride sims. Any other future games? Anything that comes out, honestly, I'll get in play. I was just looking at Avatar, the Avatar game that I played one session of. It's kind of it's I don't know. It's not the most exciting thing, but it's new and it's Avatar, and I only played one time and then was having problems with the download on my system. So I might just try and buy the game and make it work and play more of that. That was like 6 months ago or more. Definitely Lego Indiana Jones will be coming up soon. That'll probably be the next stream I do after this one. And then I have, I'm also going to check out Star Wars The Complete Saga, Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, which people look at more fondly than Skywalker Saga, but I was a big fan of the Skywalker Saga, the newer one. So it's a little bit, it's older. It's like 2010 or something. Skywalker Saga is pretty new. All right, we're gonna do our first battle here.
Get back, program.
How do I fight?
Get back. Finish the game!
You're not ready for this fight. Glitch catalyst surges within you. Hold RS to restart the loop and change your destiny. And then I want to get into those older obscure games that I made a list of when I was watching that big long rundown of Disney games. But a lot of them I think require some kind of emulator. I think you mentioned maybe knowing how to do some of that. So you played a Disc Wars game, you end up fighting Rinsler. Oh, interesting. Mickey's No Tokyo Disneyland. That was one of them, I think. Is that a platformer? I'm gonna have to test my setup to make sure that I have OBS working and whatever I need working. I also have to check Steam for other games. But I keep finding out about stuff like Tron Evolution was an Xbox 360 game that actually looks pretty legit and came out around the time of Tron Legacy. That is $15. I'll probably pick that up and stream it at some point. Yeah, I definitely want to check them out. I want to get some of that obscure stuff on here as well. Let's get as good of a selection of Disney games as we can without playing anything truly awful. Mickey's Magical Mirror. There were some cool ones with Donald, involving Donald as well. Everybody's so friendly here. Racing tour, that could be cool. I wanted to play more Speedstorm, but that game, just with the microtransactions, just fills me with resentment. And again, it sucks because it's so like colorful and fun. It's like the closest thing to Mario Kart you can get with Disney. I had my first proper Mario Kart World session last night, you know, off stream on Switch 2, and that was pretty fun. Press or hold X, attach or attack at close range with single strikes with X. So we're button mashing X. De-resed. I mean, it's so frustrating with Speedstorm because I'm like, dude, I will pay money. Like, just show me what I need to buy to like unlock things. It's like hard to even understand what's going on the menu on that game. It just does not make it easy on you. I would gladly pay a full price for that game if you could just buy it all at once. I'm surprised it's that obnoxious about it, given that it's the same studio that makes Dreamlight Valley, and Dreamlight Valley seems to have a really good blend of value for what you pay initially versus like opportunities to actually do microtransactions as well. Like, you can go crazy with those, but you don't need to at all. Every time I exit a shop or collect magic here, yeah, that sucks. An ad, it's almost worse than the microtransaction setup, like ads. I want to see that shit. Got my Orange Bird shorts on tonight. Momentary patches break. I also have the predecessor game to this, which is TRON Identity, but that is, like I said before, kind of like a visual novel, and I don't know if that's going to be very, very exciting to stream. It's also not supposed to be that great, but I do want to play it, and I probably will stream it. Throw your identity disc, okay. I don't play a lot of games historically with this, like what they call isometric angle viewpoint. I tried to get into Baldur's Gate, but I got stuck and then fell off. Phineas and Ferb, yeah, there were several Phineas and Ferb games on the list that actually looked worth playing, and I don't know a thing about that show, but I am willing to play them. All right, throwing a lot of information at me at once right now. Resolve bar, that's your health meter. Dr. Doofenshmirtz, that's a name. No, that was one of the products that they were being pitched. Tried to pitch his Shrinkinator. What's Dr. Doofenshmirtz? Is he from something? Is that a character from something? You say bad guy, so he's not like totally bad? I see. He does care for Vanessa. Vanessa Doofenshmirtz. That's a girl who might be eager to get married and change her name. Is there a move that I'm supposed to do that I'm not doing right now? Destroy the adult diaper factory. I like that. What the hell? Maybe my face is in the way? parry 3 times, and I've done it once. Freeze people with robot penguins to want to be the person who whose job it is to just come up with Dr. Doofenshmirtz's schemes. The games. Games. Not the games! His name is Heinz. Heinz Doofenshmirtz. And do Phineas and Ferb thwart his plans? Calls out the biker. You're making me want to watch this show. Shrink the world's monuments, like the Taj Mahal, so you can put them in his train set. Oh man, I don't have any imminent plans, but I would love to. I do have loose plans to go back to California next year after this lease is up after another year. And if I do, I will definitely go. But before then, I'm not sure. I would love to make it to to Disney World while I'm on this side of the country. Like, who am I? What's up, Tave? Yes, this is a new Tron game. Always exciting to stumble upon one of those. This code is imported from the Artisan District. Its architecture is refined by the best tailors of the grid. Its multi-threads in a hexagonal weave structure. It multi-threads as a verb, which was only uncovered a few short cycles ago. Operation Phantom Platypus. Now, I mean, with a name like that, you kind of got to do it. Yeah, I don't want to go, though, to... maybe I'll go in the winter or something to Disney World. I don't know, whenever it's, like, the least oppressively hot. I'm like afraid of the amount of money I'm gonna be tempted to spend when I go. I mean, just getting there and, you know, paying for the trip is enough, and then you're at Disney World for the first time and perhaps only time in a while, you know. A particular part of Disney World? Mickey's Not So Scary party would be fun to go to. Be cool. So what's the Halloween trip then? Just be cool. You're going next month? I forgot about Epic Universe. I guess I'll have to do that if I'm down there as well. What is the best ride supposed to be there? It's the roller coaster, I think, or one of the roller coasters, the big roller coaster, and the Harry Potter one with that evil lady. 2 clues. I mean, it could be anywhere in the world. Mascot is a platypus in a fedora. John Assist, Johnograph, and Johnavision. I mean, and it's not Phineas and Ferb. Platypus in a fedora? A lot of platypus talk tonight. I don't know if I know a character like that. And Shoot the Moon, here singing by Catherine Lynch Myring, and ride a turtle shell. Shoot the Moon? I thought I knew the main theme parks, but I guess I don't. It's not a Disney or a Universal theme park? Jonah. Oh, I see. Ugh. Not Jonah Jameson from the from Spider-Man. Is this not the VIP? Correct regarding one location. So you're saying it is not a Universal or Disney, one of them. Or my Jonah Jameson was correct. Is Six Flags? Should have stayed quiet. Sun Daddy, but don't let Fubrish. Oh my god. None of these characters are ringing a bell. It's correct that it's not a Disney or Universal. Furbish. Which I'm trying to think, like, what are the non-Disney or Universal parks? Like Six Flags, Islands of Adventure is a Six Flags. There is Dollywood. Is Busch Gardens still one? Make them feel as special as they already believe they are. What would be another non-Disney or Universal park? Couldn't be farther from the truth. Oh no. Oh, buddy. Prime. That reminds me of that Transformers movie, which I don't give a shit about Transformers movies, but I liked the most recent one. And I'm totally out of ideas. I'd like to see me do that too, but those are all characters I just have no idea about. They sound fun though. You come here often? the Nickelodeon Kids something. Just reminiscing with my siblings earlier about Doug and Rugrats. Some shows were awesome growing up. There's a program sniffing around. He wouldn't know anything about that. He was in here earlier, but his politics make programs uncomfortable. The guards kicked him out to the stands. You should go find him. The stands? Oh, the Kids' Choice Awards. That's fun. I just think the slime was like so epic. I really liked. He had Mark Summers was the game show host that did Double Dare and What Would You Do. I really liked What Would You Do. I gotta find episodes of What Would You Do and watch those. That would be fun. Yeah, Doug was really cool. And Rugrats was really cool. They just had a, like, I don't know, they have a style to them. Douglas Yancey Funny was his name. His girlfriend was Patty Mayonnaise. What Would You Do, Huck'em Jeeves? I'll check that out. Yeah, that show that's a blast from the past. Double Dare, what was the other ones? I like those. I like What Would You Do the most. Double Dare was fun sometimes. Guts was pretty cool. Legends of the Hidden Temple. Guts, I definitely was like I was definitely enamored with that. The mountain, the aggro crag in Guts, and you got to take a piece. I wonder if you can buy. I gotta like do a quick search on that. Like, can you buy a piece of the aggro crag that one of the kids won? Aggro crag. Oh my god, I don't know about that, but you can buy like there's an Etsy lamp with it. It's like I remember it looking cooler than this though. Yeah, Legends was pretty sweet. Oh man, I'm gonna be tempted to get Guts merch because that's something I need in my life. Those shows were cool. What would you do? I wonder what Mark Summers is up to. Blue barracudas, purple parakeets. I hate that when I switch back and forth between the Nintendo Switch and the Xbox, I always forget. I always get mixed up on the buttons because on Xbox A is like the main button, and on Nintendo it's the other one. I wish they were the same. Adult cheated and that's funny. I forgot about the pies too, yeah. red jaguars, orange iguanas, the green monkeys. Oh wow, I forgot there were so many teams. You can buy the shirts, which is pretty cool. Like, people will sell them. That was not the Inquisitive program. The pie pod. Wait, you didn't tell me where you were going though. I'm out of ideas. For the pie wash, you'll be squeaky clean. The pie chair was epic too. Oh man. Maybe it'll come to me. Come to me in a dream. Maintenance access. Unlock data added to identity disk for all future loops. It's a maze. Dr. Winter. There's never any, like, in, I don't know, like Lord of the Rings or like this or here. Well, I mean, actually Harry Potter is one that actually does, but what I'm thinking of is, or Game of Thrones, I was gonna say, there's like the worlds are kind of fleshed out, but like also they're also sterile, like in the way that like these hallways and things like have nothing really in them. And the way, like, if you look around a a room in the Game of Thrones, like no one has just random stuff hanging around. Like, it's like there's like a bottle, a thing of wine, a goblet of wine, and a torch in the room, and that's like it. So you're upgrading the disk security clearance. I guess so. This looks. No, I was gonna say this looks good, but we're being kicked out. Or being. Okay, I was wondering how to open those, and you gotta bust them. Arrive in the stands early to catch the green-haired stranger. Yeah, you gotta get I mean, cheating deserves, you know, an instant trip to the pie chair. Couldn't think of a rhyme for the pie coaster. Do I have to go downstairs? Oh, good call. Forgot all about that mechanic. Oh no, do we have to like do a bunch of stuff over again now? Oh no.
They're training them, you know,
The fighters?
the core soldiers. Testing them, training them, collecting data. Everything flowing back to their castle in the sky. You're not the program I was sent to meet.
I heard about you. That you might know what happened to me. I've been... weird.
Oh. Oh, this is delicious. You're the courier.
I am.
I hear you didn't make that delivery. I also hear that Core are raging over an explosion in the city. I don't suppose those two data points correlate.
They brought me here from the wreckage. They're making me fight.
They make all of us fight, in one way or another. Their existence forces it. My allies and I, for example, fight to change this grid, to destroy what Core have built.
You're with Reset.
They're with me.
So it was you. You gave me a bomb to carry across the city.
Oh, I'm sorry. Things are never that simple. The truth you're looking for has nested detail. Variables and dependencies you lack even the basic syntax for. I'll begin you down that path. if you're willing to take a first step.
What kind of step?
You said they're making you fight, which means they've trained you. You've danced in the dojo?
Oh, I've
With
danced in the
ghost
dojo.
fighters? Yes.
Ever seen anything like them before?
No.
You're not alone. That's Automata Tech, the greatest engineers on the grid. They say that their doubt in the users, their contempt for celebrating a world they will never see, has driven them to innovate.
I think if I were a dad on
Sort
that
of
show, I would
world in a
probably
way
try
that the city
cheating just to
could
get some.
occur.
Actually, I wouldn't
Basic
want to set a
ISOs
poor
like
example for my children, but I think I would,
I don't understand.
want to have fun and get thrown in the
Exactly.
pie pod,
I
and
don't
I'm
either.
sure they'd laugh.
But we've seen similar mirages in the Outlands, and Reset would love to harness this power for our weapons.
How did
DJ
Core do
Reset.
it? I thought they hated automata.
Oh, they do. Those with power are rarely fond of free thinkers.
True.
But they are willing to put aside those misgivings when they see we have value.
I've been experiencing that.
I bet you have. To that end, some automata have tried to broker a peace with Core. Appeasement takes many forms. On this occasion, trade. Copy that training code for me, Courier. The corruption may make things exciting, but you look like you can handle it.
And if I do?
Then I'll tell you where to find your answers. Give some pointers, at least. Next time, bring a gift.
The pie wash. Those were were those different things? The pie pod and the pie wash were different punishments? Steal the code from the training chamber for Vega. I vaguely remember those two things being different. And the pie chair, right, was like a dentist chair where they like had arms and it would like fling them at you. Didn't they also do slimings on this show too? They were just had all the substances. A free token or pieing. Yeah, I forgot about, and then there was the tokens. I forgot about the tokens. Chose the pie. Perry the platypus is voiced by Olmec? No way. These are two, I wouldn't say polar opposites, but rather opposite characters. Old things tend to fight new function. What? Infantilized. They only teach us what has aesthetic or practical value to them. Fight like the puppet they want you to be. Okay. No, I had no idea there was a movie. I feel like I don't know if I just said this, but I feel like my disc is weak. I wonder, yeah, I hadn't heard of it at all. Hey Dude is another Nick one I forgot about. Yeah, I just swapped controllers. There's just so many fun moments I just completely forgot about or didn't see. Yeah, I didn't really want to tell him I didn't care, and I also didn't want to tell him I would just immediately join his revolution. Burn. Does it always tell you when you have to restart up there in the top left?
We're trapped in a loop here, Exo. You answering my questions and me... Well, I'm hoping you can help.
I wouldn't count on it.
Oh, you're warming up. Tell me what you were doing on that street tonight.
Still a courier. Still doing my job.
What were you carrying?
Glitch catalyst.
I knew it. So you're working with Reset. But there's something else. Something that makes you stand out. You brought glitching data to the middle of an intersection, what? To make a point? I knew I'd break you eventually. A look on your face. It's like you've been trapped here for cycles.
I suppose I just got bored of the loop.
And you'll tell this to others? If I take you to my betters?
What kind of deal can you get me?
If what you're saying is true, and if you can get me more glitch catalyst, then I'm sure Core will make arrangements. They've struggled to gain access to the Outlands, but it's only a matter of time. You were wise to stop obstructing, Exo. I'll earn all the respect I need by bringing you... What are you doing? Put that down.
I've been stuck here for too long, Khan. Longer than you realize. And through it all, you just keep talking. You want to be a part of something. I get it. But the thing you want to be a part of is horrific and cruel.
I am pragmatic.
You're pathetic. I'm going to get answers. find out what happened to me.
Wherever you go, I'll find you, Exo.
Maybe. But you'll need a new light cycle.
Derezzed. I was wondering what the hell all this activity was about. Wait, what? I didn't choose to do that. Did I just die? What the hell? What am I not doing here? Can I just run past these fools? Is there a... Let's see what it says. Okay. That's what's going on. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh. Adam, you're helpful even on games you don't know about. I forget how to activate the baton. What is the baton button again? How many points do I have? 535. All right, well, I guess we'll save up for something good. What is the button? Sounds good, Adam. Trying to figure out. This is so frustrating. I do not know how to switch to the light cycle. That's possible, but it seems like that is a tall order in the amount of time they give you. Maybe the point is to run it down to something real close and then escape. It's confusing because, like, here in this section, you do have to beat all the guards to use the elevator. In the next section, you can run past them, and then if the light cycle is dependent on beating the guards, that would be, you know, a different thing. So it's like sort of inconsistent. Like these guys, you can run past. Nice. Hold LB. Did. It's nice to hop on the old light cycle and roll out. I think I will actually leave it here and leave it in a good place to pick back up next time. Adam, thanks for hanging out. A lot of fun as always. I will think about your clues and see if I can come up with anything for next time. Illegal exit, yeah. Screw your game grid. But I will see you next time, and until then, have a good one, and see you soon. Oh, I will. I'm very curious now.